so called, was, according to the Hebrew Bible, Old Testament, Quran, and Hadiths, a fabulously wealthy and wise king of Israel who succeeded his father, King David. Solomon's name comes from the Hebrew word shelomah, which means peaceful. As a boy, Solomon was entrusted by David to his prophet Nathan to train him. Nathan called him by the name Jedidiah, which means friend of God.
Solomon was not the firstborn son, so he was not first in line to become the heir to his father David's throne. However, David decided based on God's instruction early on that Solomon would sit on his throne instead of his elder sons. Solomon assumed the throne while David was still alive. However, this did not prevent David's son, Adonijah, from trying to forcefully take the throne.
Not long after Solomon became king, God visited him in a dream and told Solomon to ask God what he should give him. Solomon replied saying that God had given his father David great mercy and a son to sit on the throne.
Solomon was born in Jerusalem. He was the second child born to David and Bathsheba after their first child died as a baby. He was named Solomon, which means peace, since peace would reign in his day, by his mother, but Nathan the prophet named him Jedidiah, beloved of God. Solomon was born in Jerusalem. King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech in Hebrew, was the third king of Israel. He was the son of King David and Bathsheba. He ruled Israel for 40 years, ushering in an era of peace and prosperity for his people. He is famous for building the first holy temple in Jerusalem. Since he was only 12 years old when he ascended to the throne, Solomon was understandably worried about his ability to rule effectively. He decided to ask God for help. He traveled to Gibeon and offered up sacrifices. God appeared to him and asked what he wanted. King Solomon requested that he be granted the wisdom to rule effectively. Suleiman and allowed Solomon son of David. According to the Quran, Islam views Solomon as one of the elect of God, who was bestowed upon with many God-given gifts, including the ability to speak to anima and rule jinn. Muslims further maintain that he remained faithful to a one and only God throughout his life. Constructed his temple, which became one of the key houses of worship, reigned justly over the whole of the Israelites, was blessed with a level of kingship which was given to none after him and before him, and fulfilled all of his commandments, being promised nearness to God in paradise at the end of his life. Arab historians regarded Solomon as one of the greatest rulers around the world.